name is Alex, and with my wife Ross, we are farmers at Green Paradise Eco Farm. About 5 years ago, with the inspiration of a permaculture class, we decided to leave Miami and move to a rural residential area out here in Clewiston, Florida. We started with the inspiration to grow organic vegetables and use as many permaculture practices as possible, like companion planting and brewing our own teas, making our own insect repellents, and shortly we realized that it was kind of an overtaking and we were really getting burned out. It was actually putting stress on our relationship, and we started doing some research. Actually, my wife started doing some research, and she found some information about the urban farmer Curtis Stone online, which we began integrating with our permaculture ways, and the impact was amazing. We had incredible results right away. We went from washing in sinks to using. So here we have some of the tools that we use at the farm. One of the first tools that we bought was this tiller. We first bought a newer model, which wasn't very good actually. The clutch system would slip and the belt would eventually wear out too quickly. So these older tillers are a lot better if you use them. We don't really use them a lot, only to make new beds or to mix palm fiber, which we make here at the farm ourselves, or we can get it from other local places here in Florida. We also have the Jank Seeder, which is a great tool. We love using the Jank Seeder. We also have the paper pot transplanter, which we just recently got the paper pot transplanter. We're kind of getting the hang of how to use it. And my wife's favorite tool here is the tilter. She uses this thing a lot. It's a lot easier to use than this big machine, and this goes too deep and it kind of messes up the rows. So she uses this instead of raking like we used to after we would fork. So this is our processing station. This is where we put all of our greens as soon as they're harvested from the field. They're brought straight into the cold room where they cool down before they're washed. We have 2 tanks, 100-gallon tanks. We have a jacuzzi pump. We have our aeration system set up. We have water that comes from our well, and it can also be recycled into our rain tanks that are over there. We have our spinner dryer, we have our table dryer, we have fans that can be easily removed and be put back into place. We have turnable lights, LED lights in different locations throughout this. So here's what differences it made to us when we started implementing what we were learning online from Curtis Stone and JM. And basically we were using hay before. We were planting things separated in order to save the plant, to keep our own seeds, and the rotation wasn't fast enough. The bugs were getting to them way too quickly. The large spacing also allowed more time for weeds to develop, so we spent a lot of time pulling weeds, like ridiculously amount of time of pulling weeds, and we would add mulch to try to control the weeds, and it was a never-ending battle. So we started using plastic to temporarily cover some of these rows and let the rows sit for a little bit. Then we would add compost and plant in it. We would plant closely together to suppress the weed pressure. We would use things like Mizuna, Yucchina Savoy, and different types of very fast-growing vegetables that have the ability to suppress weeds. I really feel that the Market Gardeners class can put us at the next level so that we could be more efficient and spend more time together with our family, and hopefully maybe be able to have some time to visit other farmers and get to know some of their farming practices. Because right now we're working 365 days a year, all year round, even throughout the summer, in the rain, it doesn't matter. We really don't have any other choice, but in the future we would like to take some time.
So if you're watching this video, please like and share. We really want to get this scholarship, the Market Gardener Masterclass with JM. We'll definitely make a use of it very well, and we want to gain as much information as possibly we can to be better farmers for ourselves and a better farmer for our community. So again, thank you, and please don't forget to like and share. Bye! Say bye to the camera, Chelsea.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye! Bye! Bye!